Okay folks, sorry about that. Not an abrupt stop of part two, but I met a guy here who come here to tend his grave. Tend his great-grandfather's grave, sorry. While we were talking, lo and behold, we found another veteran. Which, I was talking to him, and you don't, when you're here working, you don't always look at every grave. I try to, but we found, where is he? Yeah, down here. And I thought it was two ladies. Well, not found him, found his wife and his daughter. But it's Minnie, beloved wife of William C. Eade, late Royal Navy, who died at Blenheim, Weybridge in 1907. Also Mabel, the only child of the above, who died at Devonport in 1908. And Devonport was a big naval dockyard at Plymouth, and it still is. So William Eade served from the Royal Navy from there. Now I don't know where William C. Eade is buried, because I've not found him here yet, but being that his wife and his daughter are here, next year we'll put get a little cross here for them, being that they were a naval family. See, as I go in other cemeteries, there's Eades everywhere. So if anybody is watching my videos down through any time and find William C. Eade, just give me a message or something like that, because I may have found him and not known, but you know. So that's a find this morning. Yeah, the reason I stopped part two was because the chap, he comes here to tend the graves that we dug out, or we uncovered, and I got talking to him. We had a good old chat, and yeah, so that's why it abrupted so quickly, really. And there's the old Budleigh ready for next year. So bulbs are coming up everywhere. I found a bunch of crocuses down the bottom there. The rabbits are out in full force, and I'm hoping that they're not going to touch the bulbs. I don't think they're great lovers of bulbs, to be honest with you, but you never know. A rabbit's a rabbit, isn't it? See, I put daffodils there, and they're coming up. They haven't been touched. Two couple of bulbs there. I remember putting them up along here. Yeah, this one's going to be not long flowering as well. Look at that. I remember putting that there. So it's looking good. We've got it down brilliant. There's a few little places here that we've got to get to. The strimming took quite a long time, really. That's quite time consuming, but it covers a lot of area. Like I say, found that other veteran here this morning, which I didn't know. Lionel W.T. Stone, who was called home to Palmerston, North New Zealand. So anybody can enlighten me on where that is, or do they live near it? He was obviously a soldier called home, possibly for a death in the family or something like that, but yeah, it's coming on nice here. Oop. Yeah, it's all looking brilliant. Like I say, I can't wait to see. Give it about 2 or 3 weeks. There's more bulbs there. Yeah, they're all coming up everywhere here now. somebody basically donated a big carrier bag full of bulbs, different sized daffodils and stuff. Another veteran there. Frederick Capes, Flight Sergeant Navigator RAF, missing, presumed killed. Poor chap, probably shot down, I expect. You don't find them, but I'm glad somebody's remembered them. And there's some more gills up here. These will be sorted out this year, cleaned up. John Gill, beloved husband of Grace Gill of Pencarrow Mills, died May the 30th, 1928, aged 74 years. Also Sidney Norman, son of the above, died in 1929, aged 30. Also Grace, wife of John Gill, died in 1938, aged 80 years. Some later ones here. See, all this will be sorted out. We've not really got to these yet. We haven't managed to string up past, but we can tidy them up. We're going to tidy them up. John Evans of Green Hill, which is just up the road here. Died in 1944, aged 78 years. John Evans died in 1933, aged 69. Also, who's that? Need to see that lady's name, really. Ugh. There she is, Jane. Jane Evans, beloved wife. She died in 24th of July 1944, aged 78 years. And John was 69 when he died. And that's died at Green Hill, which is just up the road here, really. As we look up that way. So yeah, these will be tidied up. There's not much to do, just old brambles here. They look like they're dead, actually. I can't see that they look like they're dead. It's strange, that. The cold wouldn't have killed them. I think they just died off, to be honest with you. See, all these can be tidied up. Somebody there. Oh, there's a name here, name on the side here. And it is also of, does that say? Excuse me, Laura Georgina, his wife. She died in September the 13th, 1952, age 73. Who was she the wife of? That's obviously in here where I cannot get to, I don't think. These are all dead brambles, folks, they're not new. And I'm not doing any damage to the grave, so I should put my secateurs, really. I need to find out who this, ouch, who this was. It looks like loving memory of James, beloved husband of Laura. James who? James Laura Davies. Memory of James, beloved husband of Laura Davies. So that's James Davies. Davis. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get over here and sort this out. Just old brambles, look. They'll soon come up. Wodge, that could be related to us. Albert Edward, beloved husband of Lillian Wodge, was called to a higher service in 1929, aged 44 years. Also Lillian Louisa, beloved wife of the above, she died in March 1950. March 19th, aged, is that 52? 1956, age 52 I think, but it's not very readable. But I might be able to get something that can sort of treat that and make it readable without damaging it. Sacred to the memory of Reverend Canon Arthur L. Price. And of Agnes Hope, his wife, died in 1933. Arthur L. Price died in 1929, aged 68. The Canon, Reverend Canon. It's very interesting. John Elford, Elizabeth his wife. Myers, is that Myers? Percy Penrose Myers. And I think, yes, another veteran. God, they're popping out the wall today. Percy Penrose Myers, Royal Navy DH. Husband of Peggy P. Myers, who died in 1929, aged 59. In loving memory of Peggy Penrose Myers, beloved wife of Percy Penrose Myers, fell asleep in 1934. Also beloved wife of Ernest Charles Myers. Now hang on a minute, they made a spelling mistake on this grave. It's interesting but strange. That might be just me. Right, these are all Myers, also beloved husband of Ernest Charles Mace. No, that's not a spelling mistake, is it? Myers and Mace. So I better read that then again. I've got to get a bit confused here now. Percy Penrose Myers, Royal Navy, husband of Peggy P. Myers, died in 1929, age 59 he did. Norlicavor, what does that mean then? Also in loving memory of Peggy Penrose Myers, beloved wife of Percy Penrose Myers, fell asleep in 1934. Also beloved wife of Ernest Charles Mace. Okay, hang on a minute. So Percy died in 1929. she went to live on to 1934. So did Peggy marry again just for a short time? Did she marry Ernest Charles Mace? Correct me if I'm wrong, folks. Right, I've got to... Okay, we'll have a look up here. I think there's possibly... Yeah, possibly burials here. It's too big a space not to have anything. I'd say there's some gone in here. There's a sink in there. Unless that's just... Well, no, it's sinking. There's a grave there, I would have thought, definitely. Right behind that one there. I think that's William Henry Burnack. Died in 1937. Don't know much more about that grave, except for there's a little stone here. It's rested on that anyway. Right, this is the top part here. That's strange how that's been put up on top there like that years ago. Yeah, this is the latest, the last bit we went up through here. It's all coming along nice. It's nice to see the poppies still stuck to the graves anyway. It's a big money family there by the look of it, whoever they were. And Martins. William Martin of Plymouth, who died at Plymouth in 1907. Died at Plymouth. I wonder if he was a veteran then. Samuel Simmons Martin back there with the Celtic cross. Died on Easter Monday 1906. Not look back here yet, so we'll have a look back here to include some of these people. You can see it now, all the vegetation has sort of died back. John Davison died in 1899, aged 79 years. Also Mary, widow of the above, born January 1943, died 1919. Also John Selden Davison, eldest son of the above, died 1925, age 62. That's Davison. There's lots of bird feathers around today. I don't know if I'll be able to read this one, folks. But I know for a fact the birds roost here, going by all the droppings. Selden. What does that say? Horatio Nelson Selden, born 1811, died 1894, Also his daughter Jane, born 1856, died 1862. Also his daughter Millicent, she's born in 1851, died 1924. That's Selden. I can't get a photograph on it because it may not show up, or it might. Let's go around here. Here's that tree's gonna have to go, I think. If we can get to here. William Osborne, born at Stone, Gloucestershire, July 5th. Got my arm caught up. 1840. Don't think I can get all this. Might be able to. Right. Yeah, William Osborne, born at Stone, Gloucestershire in 1840, died at Egloshayle, which is where I am now, in 1903. Also Catherine, widow of the above. Excuse me for a pause in there. Just trying to get the ivy off the grave. Also Catherine, his wife, born January 26, 1845. She died in July the 1st, 1915. July the 1st, 1915. Also Catherine. Yeah, the wife of William Osborne. William and Catherine Osborne. William was born in Gloucestershire. I'll take a photograph of that. There's nothing else in here. This will all be cleaned out soon. Needs a good trim, really. So back around again. Well, that's it, folks. I'll just round this off now. You can see they're building a new house in the distance there. Big old house. Like you say, we've got strim up through here. There's some of those old Michaelmas daisy things, margarita daisies. This will need strimming before they start to come up again. You've got William Bray down there, Thomas Goodfellow. I think these would have probably been possibly granite fronted, I don't know. I would have thought so. Feels like under there anyway. This will all be cleaned. It's a lovely work in that. And the lilies, that takes a lot of skill. And that's Menhinix again, 1884. Take a photograph of that. Got Bray, Corey. Alright folks, that'll be it for today, and I'll put these up on my YouTube channel later on. So, and there's a name. Sorry I keep doing that. I say I'm gonna go and I spot something, as you do in cemeteries. Snell, I know somebody was asking after Snell the other day. There we go, William, beloved husband of Mary Snell, who departed this life in 1889, aged 80. Also in memory of Mary, the beloved wife of the above. He departed this life in 1893, age 78. William Henry Arthur of Sladesbridge departed this life in April 1886, age 65 years. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Nice words that. Also of William Henry Arthur. That was Rebecca above, sorry. I get a bit mixed up sometimes. William Henry Arthur, husband of the above, departed this life in 1886, aged 73 years. Be of sin, the double cure, saved from wrath and make me pure. Cool. Good words, beautiful words. Okay folks, that's it. I must get going now, and I'll see you on the next one. Please enjoy this and like and subscribe. I can get out and do more then. Look at all them lovely graves, all those people. Bye for now.